Just remember, Durst is the worst.
Durst the worst, bitch.
At Mythcon, we got Lorence Yufa here talking about why Amos Yee was kicked out.
He's the man, he's the producer.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, you're the director. Key grip.
I'm walking around just doing stuff.
Okay.
No, so,
yeah, what happened?
Originally, we invited Amos because he was, you know, in prison wrongfully in Singapore for some bullshit reasons for criticizing like their ex-president or something.
And he made fun of Muslims and Christians.
I think it was the former prime minister.
Prime Minister.
He humped a Quran on camera, basically.
Nice. But anyways, yeah, like some bullshit reasons that you shouldn't be in prison for. And, you know, the whole campaign was, you know, free Amos, and I was on board with that. And that was the only thing I knew him from. That was the only thing any of us here knew him from. We just knew that he was like this this representative of like how oppressed atheists are in other parts of the world. So that was originally why we were bringing him in. And then we had people, it came to our attention, people brought up to us how like his older videos were apparently like arguing in favor of pedophilia.
Yeah, he was doing it from like an extremist,
cool.
like an extremist libertarian.
Exactly.
Like an extremist ANCAP, I guess, perspective or something.
It's not cool.
That's a violent, rapist, criminal perspective.
Right, and we had no idea. And
that
like,
too.
Most of the people attending had no idea. But then when it was brought to our attention, we were like, okay, Amos is disinvited. He can't come.
So wait, so you didn't know about that?
We didn't know about that when we when we invited
interesting.
him. We didn't know about that. And then once we did invite him and people were outraged about it, that's when we disinvited him. And he showed up here, and it was really bad because the organizers, they saw him and they you know, got the cop, and he was like, hey, this guy should not be here. He is not allowed to be here. He was disinvited from here. Give him back the money for his ticket and just send him away. So that's what happened.
So he was sent away. Is he like still in Milwaukee kicking it though?
I think so, yeah.
That's fucking hilarious.
I don't know what he's doing, but he's around here somewhere, I guess.
So like, wouldn't that be sort of comparable to the? I don't know if you saw the video clip of Sargon. It was sort of taken out of context, but he was sort of piling on a bunch of racial epithets in a row.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, that was to present like a point. It's not really like that though at all, because
which was like sort of edgy, bordering on like maybe someone could say racist, but like I guess flat out advocating for pedophilia is different. Like that's way more extreme,
like
I guess.
Amos was like making like arguments.
But does he still believe that to this day, or was he like?
I don't know.
That's another question.
Exactly. We heard from one of the speakers, that he retracted the statement, but we were like, well, we want to have evidence that he retracted the statement, you know?
Yeah.
But can you really ever retract a statement?
Yeah, I mean, you can. You can say, like, I was wrong before, I have changed my mind on something. I think that's fine. I think reasonable people...
But that's a big matzo ball to have out there.
I think
that's a big one.
I agree. But if someone wasn't reasonable and then they would get rid of those views.
Yeah,
I think
probably have a very good psychiatrist prescribing the right meds.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
So like when he was kicked out, how was that? Was that a big deal? Like was that an altercation, or was it just like?
It wasn't a big altercation.
Okay.
It was just the cop and some of the staff members here at the PAPS. They were like, they just like, you know, brought him in nicely and talked to him, and then then he left.
Oh my gosh, dude! To like fly all the way to a place and then find out that way.
Yeah.
That'd be kind of a.
So
it'd be interesting to.
Are they cheering for Sargon in there?
Maybe.
Wow.
It would be interesting to see.
I don't think that was from inside.
Find out.
Oh, that was from the wedding over there. But anyway.
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah. About what else about Amos Yee?
To find out where he is.
Yeah.
Maybe somebody could give him an opportunity to explain.
No, see, the shit thing is like, since we disinvited him.
Good job, by the way, on doing that.
Yeah. Thank you.
Right.
Yeah. Because you know, if he was here, that'd be a huge problem. Because they're already calling us racists and stuff for just having Sargon here, and Greg and June. So and now they're asking us if we support pedophilia because we invited Amos, and then when we disinvited him, it would be really bad. Like if someone like took a picture of him here and then posted that online, like people like Christy Winter, Steve Shives, they would lose their shit. over this.
Doesn't Christy Winters have an entire website devoted to like busting on Sargon?
That's like
basically?
her YouTube channel is like half of her videos are.
But there's like an actual like a domain.
Oh, does
like
she?
it's
I
like
have no idea.
It's like acadiantimes.com or so. Oh shit! I shouldn't plug that. I'm gonna cut that. I'm gonna cut that part. But yeah, there's an actual website where she just.
I didn't know that existed.
It exists, man. That's pretty obsessive, like
psychotically
over the top,
like,
dude.
Well, it is
stalkerazzi kind of stuff.
Yeah, I mean, I think she does have like a some personal vendetta against.
Maybe
Sargon.
she's deeply attracted to it. She's.
I think a lot of times when YouTubers aren't as big as others, they get sort of a jealousy thing as well. That
Yeah,
could be,
I don't think that's the issue. I think like
be
he
part of
did
it.
something.
For me, it is. That's why I want to blue pill Lorence Southern.
Okay.
Oh, she's so beautiful.
Well, yeah, that is true.
he wants to convince Lorence Southern that the patriarchy is a big deal in America by constantly sexually harassing her.
Not sexually harassing her, just giving her lots of attention that may not be wanted while I'm dressed in various different costumes.
Well, you know, you do you.
Or do all those different personalities.
I don't suggest it, but you do you.
Or do many characters. No, it just sounds like a great show.
Yeah. So, you know, I mean, I suggest buying tickets.
I don't know. I don't have the cash flow.
Because
Hey, how's it
YouTube.
going?
He's been cut off.
Yeah.
It's severely severely decreased. I mean, it's not like
It's not exactly zero, but it's pretty much zero.
it's like 20%. You know.
You'd think that a legitimate business, which Google for years has masqueraded as, would be interested in getting as many young people as possible onto the platform producing high-quality videos to sell advertising and get a cut of the action as a finder's fee platform fee.
Yeah, but they're worried about, you know, their image and stuff. Like, and they're worried about getting the money from the advertisers. They don't care about their content creators. They want the advertisers.
Here's my personal opinion as a business person. I think that when you have a diverse number of people, a huge diverse array of people producing content for your business, you can always find an advertiser.
You probably can, but
for that person's content. When somebody has subscribers, let's say you had 17,000 subscribers, I would say there's at least 17,000 people at a minimum.
They got 2,000.
Yeah, we got 2,000.
Yeah.
Fucking kill us.
Okay, let's just say 2,000.
They're great
people.
though.
But there's a lot of people who view who don't subscribe. So I'm just going to go with the bare minimum. Okay, I'm going to be very, very conservative. I'm going to say there's 2,000 people that are regularly viewing what you're doing, right?
What's up?
Let's just say, okay, it's easy to find a product for people who are interested in your content.
Yeah.
That's part of being a platform investor. That's part of being a platform manager. Is finding people who go together, bringing them together, and then taking that fee for bringing people together. I just think Kellogg's Corn Flakes. I've got a lot of your subscribers eat Kellogg's Corn Flakes. I don't see why Kellogg's Corn Flakes would not be an appropriate sponsor for your content.
Yeah, it's stuff that they don't want to be labeled as, you know, because it's so easy to just label people these days. Like, everyone gets called a Nazi at some point, and then everybody, that's that same person that gets called a Nazi.
Only when I'm in the bedroom.
That's that same person who gets called a Nazi.
Because you know why? Because no one wants to be sexually ravished by a liberal.
Okay.
That's a joke. But anyway.
If you say something.
I mean, I say leather jack boots are a lot sexier than Perkins.
Like Brad Pitt? Like no one wants to be sexually ravaged by Brad Pitt? Is that what you said?
I didn't say that.
Well, isn't he a liberal?
He may be.
Isn't he the guy that's like, I mean, his wife used
He's
to
not
be
really
the
what I'm interested in
UN
being ravaged by.
peacekeeper, like
Yeah,
head
but-
of the game.
Hey man,
He's
Brad Pitt's
talking
just
about.
I mean, I'm just not into him. He's pretty
You don't think
tricky.
that there's a lot of women out there that wouldn't like, or guys either, but you know, wouldn't like to be ravaged by old Tyler
George
Durden?
George Clooney as well. Like
George Clooney.
probably be.
You know.
I think he's a liberal.
But he's not quite as fit
Channing
as Brad
Tatum, that's a
Pitt.
very
If you've
popular
seen him in, you know,
Is
Troy and all
is he
that.
a earnest Democrat though?
I have no idea.
I mean, Clooney. I think once you're an earnest Democrat, I think you lose at least half of your sex appeal. I mean, I don't think anybody can maintain their maximum level of sexiness once they reveal that they're an earnest, unreconstructed Democrat Party member. It's just.
You think, yeah, so you think Brad Pitt's kind of lost his edge?
I don't know. I've never been with him, and I don't plan on it. It's not my
Gentlemen,
thing.
I have to go back
You
inside.
think so?
Hey, thanks for talking to me.
Dude, it was awesome. Great time.
Subscribe, bitch. Cool.
Cheers, man. Thank
Remember, Durst is the worst.
Subscribe, bitch.